Hi, I'm Cynthia Schiller. Please like and subscribe. I want to talk about how the narcissist steals from us, because for a while it was kind of difficult for me to kind of grasp that concept. How exactly are they stealing from us? How are they taking our emotions? And what's the purpose behind it? So narcissists, if you're in a good mood, they'll often destroy it. For no reason. You're going about your day and they got to bring something up, something to destroy your mood. So what they're doing is they're unhappy. So we have what they want. That's why they, even in the love bombing stage, we had what they wanted, confidence and this and that, everything that was good about us. They saw something good in you. So if you've ever been with a narcissist, take heart that you have good qualities. They saw that. Unfortunately, they just took advantage of them. But when we're happy, they want to take it from us. So they take it from us because they're not happy. So now that they have it, they just toss it away. They don't utilize it for their good. So they're still empty. They're still irritated. So they just keep taking and taking. So we try to rebalance, try to move on, or just even go about our day. And it's a cycle. They take, so there goes our good day, and they toss it away. They don't know what to do with it. That, like, once you take somebody else's happiness, it's empty. Just like if you took my driver's license, you can't really use it. It's useless to you because it's not yours. So you could take all my IDs and let's say you look nothing like me there, it's not going to help you. But the narcissist is taking from us because they want what we have, and they still want it. And they see us as the closest person. We're giving it to them, not necessarily even willingly, but it's their supply source. Just like if you went through my wallet has IDs, so you will get IDs, identifications. And so the narcissist, with our happiness or our status, that's why they often try to destroy our status, cause problems with our work, or ruin certain ceremonies or events or networking things that we've made. We've made professional friends to kind of help us grow, and the narcissist will destroy that. They'll make a fool out of us, or they'll cut us down in front of our comrades, just trying to have them look down on us, because the narcissist wants what we have. So they want to be higher up than us. So they're often not happy for us when we achieve things. So they take it, and it's not us necessarily giving it to them. We want to enjoy it with them. Like I said, traditionally it's the male in a heterosexual relationship traditionally that would make more money. Society even sets it up that way. Men and women aren't paid the same. So men expect, some men in these narcissistic relationships are not happy when we achieve more. And it can be the other way around too, where they're just not happy because, we're proud of ourselves. They want to be proud of themselves and they're not. So it can even just be the pride. It's not even about the money sometimes, that throws the balance off. So it can be male, female, whatever situation you guys are in. And the narcissist is never content, because everything they take isn't theirs. It does them no good. They can't find it from within themselves. And that's why when we're when we're learning to talk, when we're moving on, we need to be whole within ourselves too, because otherwise we're going to start taking from our people too, from our new person. So be whole within yourself, and rebuild who you are. Try to snap out of the depression. You don't want to bring depression into a relationship, or as minimal as you can. I know sometimes we struggle with that. Sometimes maybe there's chemical imbalances or traumatic events. I'm not saying you can't move on with your life, but keep it in the best light possible. Don't wallow in it. Move forward, get support groups, talk to somebody, but talk to the right people. Narcissistic victims, when we talk to like a regular person, they're not going to understand it. And be careful with your therapist too. Make sure that the therapist that you go to understands. Because otherwise, if they don't know narcissism and they're more of a empathetic person, they might feel sorry for you. Like, I mean, I'm sorry your life is destroyed, but you caused it too. And so now we're like, okay, you know, I already feel guilty. My narcissist put all this blame on me. I thought I was doing the best. We all make mistakes. I'm accountable for them. I tried to do this. I tried to change. Now you got your therapist kind of cutting you down too. So make sure you go to the right one. And when you talk to your friends, if they don't understand, they're not going to understand. And just like right now, we are struggling to understand the narcissistic brain, you know, and it's almost foreign. We try to be like, okay, I mean, I kind of get that concept and, you know, I guess, but what about this? Okay, but that still doesn't settle our hearts. We're still like, that's still screwed up. You know, just like I did a video on, you know, some abusive parents who they'll put their cigarettes out on their kid. And no matter what they say, I am not going to kind of be like, oh, I see now. Oh, the ashtray wasn't on the table and your kid was close by. Like, no matter what you say, it's not going to make sense to us. And that's the same with talking to friends who don't understand, you know, or they might get like a little glimpse. Like, just like if you guys did, I don't know, psychedelic mushrooms or something. I've never done that. And I don't have a point of reference from drug use to even kind of cross over into that. So if you were describing like the twists and turns and the sounds and the movements, like I got the chills and all that stuff, you're just not going to understand it. Got to call you back. It's, if you can kind of picture it, it's not going to be at the depth of what it really is. So you explaining your trip, your mental psychedelic trip, I might kind of get it, but I still can't relate to it. And my interpretation is going to be different than what it really was. So your friends, unless they're the correct friends, they're going to have that different interpretation of what you're trying to say. They don't have the point of reference. Just like our narcissist and the empathetic person, there's something missing to where we don't understand each other. They need to do things their way. They don't want to compromise. We don't understand why when we say things 1,000 different ways, it's just two different worlds, two different planes that, you know, we're thinking, you know, we're perpendicular, we're parallel. Our brains are not, you know, to become one, how it crosses being perpendicular. You know, we're two people, you know, that meet up and you go through life as one. That's like connected, but it's parallel and it's never going to cross. It's never going to connect unless there's maybe some super traumatic event like an asteroid that hits their brain. You know, their whole life crumbles and throws that off, but it can either throw them away from us or throw them to us. But for that catastrophe to happen, it depends on your narcissist too, their willingness to change. Often the catastrophe shoots them the wrong way. It doesn't shoot them closer to us. They like to just what is easier, you know, because they're hot-headed and heat rises. It's a sad dynamic. We want something perpendicular. Unfortunately, we keep being attracted to parallel people. So be careful when you move on. Get to know the person, because we like being loved. And sometimes we get caught up, like they swept us off our feet, and yeah, let's go with it because this is the best thing ever. That's kind of a red flag too, though. So we get caught up in our emotions because it feels so good, and we don't want to go without that. Especially if you've already been in an abusive relationship, you're like, that was so traumatic. Please just hold me and love me, and let's just have a great life together. That we start to get clingy. And when we're clingy, they hate it. They hate it. You know, you would think it's, oh, let's just give each other bear hugs and just go through life together and happy. But they're like, I need my space. I need to do things my own way. But at first they give us that great big bear hug during that love bomb, holding us close, like they don't want to let us go, spending all this time with us, attending to our wants and desires and needs, and even, you know, giving us more than we need. And then they just start taking it away. That's where that trauma bond forms, that nothing's consistent. And it's not even like, you know, every Valentine's Day I got a gift, every Valentine's Day I got a gift. It's the way we can talk to them that's not consistent. Forget all the bullshit about special dinners or Valentine's Day. That's nice to have. But the most important part is the way that we talk to each other, or the way that we just move in our house. We should have, you know, we're trying to be polite and we're kind of tiptoeing, but the floor creaks. And now we just get bitched at. It's like, I did my best. I have to get to work. And I didn't mean for the floor to creak. And then they hate us. And that's how easy a devaluation can come down to. Where you're like, I'm going to go to work because we're saving up to buy a pool. My income's going to give us that. We're all excited. We're doing our part, and the floor creaks while we're trying to get to the job to make our dreams come true. And the floor creaks, and there she goes again every morning. And it's like, that's the only pathway out the door. And then you're just devalued at the drop of a hat when you're trying to do something nice. And if you guys can relate to that, maybe share. That's not a true story on mine about the floor in the pool, but I'm sure there's stories out there like that, that one simple little thing, and then from there on out, you know, because then you might be like, okay, so I have to go to work at 8 so we can get this pool every day. Would you mind going to work a little, or going to sleep a little earlier and waking up, so when I do walk out to work, that it doesn't disturb you? And then they're ticked off that we ask them to adjust things. And they're just never happy. It's either like, you know, just let me get to work. The floor might creak, but it's for 1 second and I'm trying to be quiet. Or, you know, we're offering solutions. You know, or if we're like, you know, I'd like to have the pool, but should I quit my job? And then they're like, there you go, you're a quitter, can't stick to anything. And we're like, no, but I'm trying to make this work. I don't know what to do because I thought we wanted the pool. And it's just these cycles. They often won't offer suggestions on, hey, you know, I could go to sleep earlier. Do you think you could talk to your boss about going in later? It's always just crap. They often don't give solutions for compromises. And I just thought that was kind of interesting, that they expect so much from us. They don't offer solutions. They don't offer compromises. They just offer pain. So please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.